All right, so let's go over a few things that we've been talking about in class. So here you have your brackets, your bondable bands, and these are your color ties. And so when you take these off, there are 4 tie links. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's kind of shaped like an H, okay? And so you're gonna go around one, the other, just like that, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do is take these off so you can see what it's like to, see if you can get me another explorer.
Why can't you use this?
This one keeps cutting them.
Do you want this one or do you want the one that Leia's using?
No, this is fine. All right. And I just let them collect on here. When you're in a patient's mouth, the saliva will actually help hold them on, and then you just kind of put them on the tray, okay? So I'm gonna show you how to put the new ties on. So you have your color ties, and they come in a variety of different colors, okay? So when you guys are putting these on, you want to go on one tie and then just loop it around like that. The other thing you guys have been asking me about is the figure 8. So the figure 8, you always want to go, if you're on the canine, you want to go from the elastic post to the distal incisal hook, and then you kind of cross it over and figure 8 it like that. Now, the only purpose we ever did this for was just because it shows the color up better. Okay, it actually has a little bit of color in the middle. Patients might ask you to do blue, orange, you know, alternating colors. And it might take a little bit more time, but it's fine. It's all about the patient, right? All right, so let's take these off. And then I'm going to take the wire out, and whenever I have the wire out, I would get patients to brush their teeth, because now you can get in between this bracket slot right here where food will collect underneath, and it really won't damage the tooth because it's not touching the tooth, but what it will do is collect that bacteria and cause bad breath. So you have your bracket slot there where the wire goes through. The other thing I want to show you is the open coil spring. So I actually have a student in my other class where she's missing her lateral. So if she's missing it and she's going to get an implant later on, we have to hold space there. So this open coil spring is going to go from the mesial of the canine to the distal of the central. And if I cut it right there, it's going to be an exact measurement. In order to make space, then I would need to cut about halfway through the bracket and then slide it on the wire. Which this practice wire is not really the best. Normally you would use like a 20 steel for this. And so it would go right in between there. Now, do we have any stainless steel ligature ties over here?
Okay.
My favorite thing to do would be the stainless steel ligature ties, but if you don't have those,
Here.
take a Power O, and the first thing you would do is tie in one of the wires. I usually start with the K9. And now you're going to have to push this wire this open coil spring here, and then go around the central, and now you see how it's going to spring open and create space there for that tooth. Okay? Any questions about that? Okay. Now, if I were going to ligature tie this, then I would take my ligature tie, put it in my mat valve, okay, hold that wire back, wrap it around the tie wings, and this really gives you a nice tight fit, okay? Now, the way we're going to cut this, and then we're going to tuck it. If a person is biting into a sandwich, the food's going to push up. So if you tuck this down, this little tie wing, you tuck it down, when they eat a sandwich, it's going to push it out. So you really want to get that and tuck it up. Okay.
What is that tool called that you tucked it with?
Well, that's actually a plugger condenser because I can't find my Shure instrument right now. But you see how it's pointing up towards the gingival?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so that's how you would want it. Now, when you steel tie it, you steel tie it for full engagement, okay? But if a patient says, oh, can I get color? Yes, you can put color ties over top of the stainless steel ligature ties. But this wire's not very great, so it's not gonna stay very well, but it will go over top of it, okay? Now, the other thing I want to go over is if I were to write down change upper arch wire to a 20 stainless steel, open coil spring, upper left, 1 to upper left 3. That's a lot to write, okay, especially when the orthodontist is talking very fast. So we do what's called shorthand, okay? Change, that's what a triangle means. Change upper arch wire to a 20 stainless steel, open coil spring, 1 to 3. See how much faster that is? So I'm going to be doing a series of terminology for orthodontics because it truly is a different language within itself, this particular specialty. And then you would have next appointment, NA, change lower to a 1825 blue algiloy. PC, power chain, 6 to 6, that would be first molar to first molar. Or some orthodontists will say power chain around the horn, okay? So you just power chain all the way around, all right? Any other questions? Does that help out a little bit? All right.